old ones.
It's true. You know, all the crap all of us give these guys about the upgrade and all that. They are making improvements, which is nice, especially on your favorite map, Suburbia. Oh, they're gone.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. Where's the spawn here? I don't have my mini map. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, they have like the mid spawn from our stock. Sounds like they might have some snipers going up the far mountains.
Yeah, that's
They even have a bolt action sniper guy.
Let's see. Oh, they've got El Vegas in. I didn't know that. We'll have to
Yeah, they
review
do.
the roster once things have calmed
Oh
down.
yeah, right. They have grenade launcher as well. They're rocking a lot of special kits. Vegas takes out Lando. Vegas also takes out Eclipse.
Other way around, actually. VRATH just lost 2. Oh, wait.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have the names backwards. That was my
Yeah, I
mistake.
was very confused for a second.
I'll fix
I think
that
there
in
was
a
Center
moment.
Hotel. Tom Downs, Razor Reflex, not quite a kill.
yeah.
Trying to figure out where exactly those people were. Looks like they were going towards Center Hotel, but they were really slow in the rotation and got shot there.
Yeah,
Tom's
unfortunately,
moving.
Razor is also in a bad spot because the radios aren't working right now. So they can see that he's down, but he can't communicate, even though there's somebody coming up on his body right now.
Ooh.
The Sky
They
Joker.
actually saw Sky Joker, just barely saw Tom go into lower red truck, but he didn't get him. And now Tom is talking to the downed guy. He's begging for his life, and he gets knifed.
I just got that at the very last moment when he knifed him. I didn't catch the banter.
I wasn't sure if he was going to actually do it. Should have dropped the camera. My bad.
No worries.
All right, so just like that, Black Watch is down to 2 players left, up to VRATH 5. And now it's down to the last defender section taking out Sky Joker.
Okay, let's follow along with Cash Crazy here.
So this is a tough situation for Black Watch. He really needs to be defending the objective from all sides. There's so many places that you could get capped on from. You could get capped on under the building. You could get capped out on front. But I don't think he really notices that the rest of his team is dead.
I'm not seeing... Well, okay, he's got his tablet on the ground. Ooh.
And he gets grenaded. Meanwhile, Vegas was proning all the way from helicopter. He was going to prone all the way over to objective, it looked like.
If you told me it was anybody but Vegas, I would say, I don't believe you.
Yeah. All right, real quickly here for VRATH, we got Chromie, Reverse, Section 1, Tomapolin, and Vegas. I'm not sure if he's actually on the team or if he's just reserving. I can't remember. My bad. And we got, for Black Watch, we got Lando, Razor Reflex, Cash Crazy, and the Sky Joker. 1 player dropped, I assume.
They had a full
0 down
roster
to
at the
4.
beginning, so
Right.
yeah.
All right, so going into this next round here, we got several kills on VRATH. Vegas, Tom, and Section, all with some kills. Tom and Vegas with a nice 2 kills each. I think that Vegas had a really sweet pick. He got kind of on that low wall near the bungalow buildings, north and south one. And he killed 2 people that were rotating into Center Hotel area. So it was a really good move on him. He went really quick. Black Watch, I think, went a little slow because I've never, ever been shot going to Center Hotel as long as you go there immediately on that objective. So
Yeah, I wish I had caught that. I was up at Upper Red Truck at the time, I believe. But I did see the names going down. I was like, oh, that's bad. Losing that many early. It looks like Eclipse is coming for Black Watch. So we've got a 5.
yeah, he was here earlier.
Yep. In fact, he was in the scrim we did with the Kool-Aid crew last night. So I got a chance to play with him.
Right on. It seems we can go onto the floor now with a caster camera. Or maybe it's just this map, I'm not sure.
Into the floor?
Not into it, but onto it. Like we're not like 100 feet away from it.
Okay.
You can actually go in doorways now.
That's nice. I wonder if that is just a map-specific thing or what, because I don't think they've touched the casting stuff at all in the last couple of updates.
Well, it touched some like the play space thing. Maybe it's had something to do with that somehow. Tertiary.
Could be.
Is that a Marsoc that was just shooting there, or was that? Nope, never mind.
No.
I remember we're gonna be popping
Just shooting the crappy macro off.
down the middle.
The button again.
Alright, so we've got 2 defenders rushing to Center Hotel, Section 1 and Chromie. And let's see. Looks like we've got some smokes coming out from the northeast, and that is a strong push. Whole team is moving to the east. And
Well, the
heading
thing is, the
south.
smoke doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like black nothing.
they basically gave away their position unnecessarily there. I would not recommend doing that.
To be fair, though, they might think that they're going to attack hard through the smoke, but really, the entire team seems to be rotating around, going towards the Marsoc buildings right now. I have seen misdirection like this work really well. It was a lot of utility to do this, though.
Oh,
Chromie downs Razor Reflex. He's at Marsoc as well. He's defending from the ridge.
Come up behind you guys through the valley. He's going down.
Eclipse knows he's there, but he's too fixated on the last position Chromie was at, but he rotated really well. Chromie hasn't noticed him, though. He's about to get him in the back. Oh, he downs Lando and Eclipse, but he hasn't confirmed those kills yet. Chromie did a really good job there, and he takes out Sky Joker, and just like that, they only have 3 reses available, 1 player up. Chromie needs to finish his kills here.
oh no.
Oh, Cash takes Chromie out.
Man, if he had confirmed those kills, that would have changed this round dramatically. But now it appears that Cash can get the reses, and they'll be back to... Actually, I don't know where the last one is. Yeah, they'll be back to a 4v4. That is unfortunate.
Chromie's going to be kicking himself. And also, not only that, the kill count is completely borked now.
Yep, because I think I even heard him call out 4 down.
He did. He said that.
So everybody is going to think this is pretty much round in the bag until shots start going out. Yep,
right.
We are back to a 4v4.
Very unfortunate for Chromie. It doesn't matter if you're a new team or veteran team, confirm those kills.
Especially this new version, downs just seem to be much more prevalent. I don't know if that's just something to do with the netcode or something they intentionally implemented in the game itself, but it's just so much more likely you're not going to kill them on the first salvo.
It just literally makes no sense with body armor not working either.
Yeah, I agree. It's very odd that you don't have to take body armor and you can just be downed most of the time.
Yeah, it's like usually 2 bullets. Section takes out Lando.
For some reason my lasers keep going off. I keep having to turn them back on.
Mine's never turned off. They're just moving around a lot on my screen. Cash is, he's calling some people out there. He's on a kind of a corner spot on North Marsoc. I don't really like that spot. It's really exposed. But I think he got some shots off on some people. Didn't take fire back, so it did work out for him. And this also shows, I mean, even if Chromie didn't kill the 4 people that he said he did, he took up a ton of their time. And now they have 1 minute and 20 seconds left to cross the entire map. Because they did that rotation thing.
That's an excellent point. Just halting the advance like that just ate up so much of the clock.
I'd argue even if they had an extra minute, it would have been tight but doable. But without that minute, it's going to be extremely difficult. They need to go balls to the wall here and just rush down the road.
Yeah, and likewise, VRATH can just kind of relax to some degree. Obviously, you know, stay vigilant around the objective, but like this guy in Center Hotel, he doesn't need to be looking at all. He could just be waiting. Just sit in that corner and wait for footsteps, wait for gunshots, something, and not expose yourself, and this is an easy win. Taking shots.
Marstock's letting themselves get bogged down here. They're going to just run out of time.
Yep.
At a certain point, you got to throw caution to the wind and go. Hopefully, you're in a good position to do it. But sometimes, when things just go badly, you just got to keep going. You got to go hard.
Oh man,
Razor needs to be running. He needs to be running, and he could cap right here.
He could,
especially with some cover fire to mask his voice. But he doesn't have time. He has 5 seconds.
Oh no.
2 seconds now, and it's over. Keep an eye on the clock. They were not watching that angle. Razor could have won there. Always keep an eye on the watch on your clock, guys.
Oh, that was so unfortunate because if he had been pushing right there, if he had run while he was still back at lower red truck, I mean, that could have been a cap because they were not in a position to stop that. They were all watching towards Center Hotel because they knew there was somebody over there initially. I don't know if they just didn't realize they got the people over there. But Razor, I mean, that cap was his to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also kind of shows that sometimes when you're winning, that you get complacent and you just kind of like revert back to like a pub mentality of going for kills versus winning the match. It would have been a really, really nice upset to see Blackwatch cap on them in that position when they felt so strong with 4 up and supposedly only 1 Marsoc alive, although I kind of feel like they could infer that there was more than 1 Marsoc alive at the end there.
Yep, it's the old victory disease. It's when you think that you got it in the bag and it's not over yet, so you loosen up. I mean, that could have very well cost VRATH 2 points right there. I think it was just, you know, a little bit of lack of experience and just awareness of the clock there that saved them, but that was, yeah, that was close. It's very close. All right.
Well, we still have a few rounds at the very least left in Downfall. See how Blackwatch chooses to defend this objective.
Okay.
All right, we're at a lower dumpster. Are they going to check for quick spawn? They have quick spawn. Yep. Check, check, check. Lando is pretty slow, but I'm pretty sure this guy just sitting on the road out in the open. Yep, they called it out. They called out quick spawn.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
Interesting that VRATH chose to just stand out in the open. They try to take out Lando, who crosses to the West Church area. 1 player is moving up to Center Hotel. Cash downs Vegas. Not a confirmed, though. There's a lot of fire coming out, actually, from lower dumpster. Section takes out Cash Crazy Lando, downs Section, and there was 1 other I missed.
Yeah,
my kill counter is correct right now still, and yours is broken.
Is it?
Yeah, Tom revives Vegas. Like, yeah, yours is all messed up. I see on the stream, but mine's perfect still. I do not know what causes that. It's so weird.
So, what's the accurate count right now?
Your numbers are correct, like at the top, but I can see who did what. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Kill feed works.
Yeah.
But...
yeah. Razor takes out Tom. Chromie downs Razor. Confirm. Chromie takes out Sky Joker. Interesting position. He's actually at West Stables right now. Nobody was watching for any kind of rotation there, and now he is using that position really well to take out a bunch of Blackwatch that are out in the open. Lando, I don't even think really notices that he's there. He's not really looking the right way, and he exposed himself once at the very least.
Yeah, I would normally say a far west push like that is pretty dangerous, but yeah, if you're not covering that angle, then it's, yeah, it could be a really powerful position because you're up high.
Ooh, Chromie takes out Lando just barely. That was a really hard shot, and he took it.
I see. Chromie also has a drum in there, so he's got enough ammo to really put a beating on him from that position.
Don't look so closely at it. It looks so dumb when they're freehanding.
I know.
Help! I'm being choked out by my gun.
Alright, let's see what Eclipse does here. Okay, Eclipse going into the objective. Okay, so this... I mean, there's nobody...
Just to really worry.
Yeah, there's nobody coming on the backside as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't see anybody coming from the south, but...
Alright. Yeah, so I just want to point out, I think you're kind of getting to it too, but this map has a lot of areas where you can camp inside the buildings. And new players especially, I don't think would see that. You don't see it in pubs too often. So, ooh, Chromie confirms Lando. It's this objective, right? I'm not crazy. It's the lower dumpster.
Yeah.
And the helicopter 2-story objective that you can do that.
Yeah, you're going through the back. So, for
yeah.
anybody watching, because I know there's going to be some time before these guys conflict with each other, you can go right here. And if somebody is in that position, you can kind of see his outline, even though it's not working that well. You can cap through that wall, and the other person will have no idea what's going on. So, if you're going to be defending this objective, it's really hard with one person, to be fair. I mean, veteran or not, it's just hard to deal with this. But you really need to be careful about your south end, because they can just run through the back and cap right under your nose.
Vegas pushing up to Center Hotel right now. Section is just taking fire at Center Hotel as well, and Eclipse takes out Vegas. Really nice.
All right, 1 minute and 15 seconds, 1v1. And Eclipse is in a very... Actually, now, because there's only one person near West Road...
And he takes out Section. Nice work, Eclipse.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Nice defense. All right, so 2-1.
The power of the dark room, man.
Yep.
It's like the dark side, but more insidious, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there aren't bullets flying out of the dark side, as far as I know.
Force bullets.
Shoot nothing but mind bullets.
Mm. Yeah, so that's really good. Yeah, you got to be really careful about that dark room. It would have been nice to see a rotation out of VRATH there. That said, with the timer being so low, I could see why they kind of rushed it a little bit there.
Yep, he had no choice. I was a little surprised, too, that they didn't... Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see anybody trying to push for, like, a far east and then rotate around a south approach. So everybody was kind of coming from the same direction. Chromie was making his way towards the back, so he almost had that, but then he got picked off as he made that rotation. But just the fact that everybody was facing in the same way, I think made the defense's job a little bit easier. Because as we were talking about, if Eclipse is in this dark room and somebody has kind of pulled off that pincer move, like maybe they went through the South Valley over here, he would have been capped on, most likely.
Absolutely, I agree. So I think it's kind of a question of strategy here. VRATH chose to do a really aggressive push straight down West Road, pretty much everyone going the same way, but they were hoping that their aggression and just the strength of having 5 people all aiming the same way against the defenders would really, work out for them. Yeah. And it almost did. It was very close. So there's merit for different styles of attack for sure.
Definitely. All right, so what's the... So they
same
don't...
objective.
Same objective, but not the same spawn, because it's not quick spawn for Blackwatch. All right, let's see how everybody gets configured here. I'm watching VRATH right now. Let's see, so Tom of Poland going into the 2nd story of Lower Dumpster. Let's see where else people are getting squared away here. Okay, El Vegas up in Center Hotel.
Ooh, we're about to have a big combat right here on 2. There's 2 people, 2 defenders in the ravine, 3 attackers. Section takes out, and my kill counter's dead.
Yeah.
Somebody died. You heard it here first.
2v2 in the valley. That was a very aggressive play. Oh, in fact, well, there's another laser train there coming from Sniper Building. Chromie goes down.
Oh.
Cash Crazy is moving up. There's still smoke right there. Chromie will likely be revived right now.
Yeah, I do see that coming. Cash and And Sky kind of given up on that attack. Oh, Sky is pushing out. He takes out Chromie. Unfortunate revive. Ends up in a refrag. He pulls out his pistol.
Oh.
He's taking pistol shots. That section.
Why is the... Why are you shooting your pistol?
He's intimidated. Section has no choice but to run away. All right. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the field here.
Ooh, Section actually might get an angle on these guys because he rotated further east. Oh, Sky Joker's about to come down on top of him though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ah, Section 1 takes him out. All right, we're down to a 3v3 now. Section 1's still in the valley behind Marsoc. I don't think they understand that right now. Section 1 in a perfect position for a flank on them.
The rest of the team seems to be distracted as well by this. Razor does get seen. He takes some fire from Tom, but doesn't quite get taken out. Really good move on Eclipse. He rotated around, knew where Tom was from the fire, and immediately took him out while Tom was fixated on Eclipse.
Oh my!
Or, sorry, on the
Eclipse brushing in for the cap. Oh no! He doesn't go in through the back.
He doesn't know.
Oh,
He's checking.
He could easily get a cap here if he goes in through the back. El Vegas is still in center hotel. He is not adjusting. Oh, what? Did they deactivate it?
Wow. That's something is wrong.
No, they disabled the uplink. That's what
I thought you had to be there though. Am I wrong there?
I guess not. I thought the same thing. I thought you had to be in range, but
I'm pretty sure you have to be in range. Well, I'm gonna have to ask James about that because I've never done it.
Me either. So, I mean, I thought El Vegas was the last one up, right?
And he was in Center Hotel.
Yeah, I saw him there. How did? Yeah, it must be.
The alarm's still going off.
I know. I hear that.
Bro, check your car.
Wow, that's the first time I've seen someone do that in competition, and that's definitely the first time I've ever seen someone do it remotely. I've seen people do it in comp and pub lobbies before, but never in a match and never from that far away. I don't know if that's a bug or not, or if that's just the design. Okay.
I'm flabbergasted.
Okay, so in looking in the comments section, Dyslexic Dazzler, you don't have to be in range to disable the uplink. Yeah, I think they knew they were going to get capped on. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You don't have to be near the objective to disable it.
That shouldn't... I mean, this is a personal opinion, but that shouldn't be allowed.
Well, I think it should be allowed, but you should be on objective. Like
right, but they didn't do that, apparently.
Yeah, the fact that you could just kind of hang out arbitrarily far away is... yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure I agree with that mechanic.
And yeah, they still win. Marsoc still wins, but they just got their cap stolen from them. That was their round to cap.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Eclipse should have just gone in through the back. He would have had it before they would have even deactivated. But yeah, wow, a lot to process about that round. Because that would have put him up 3-2, and Black Watch would be in range to win the map. Huh. Well, watching history here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now you have Upper Dumpster. This one, you cannot cap from inside the building. Except you can cap in the little side room, I think. But
yeah, right.
You stick out a bit.
Yeah, right on that corner. That's the only place from inside. You can't, otherwise you will be out in the open. There's no way to do it otherwise.
Lando actually makes the cross to South South Dumpster really easily. Did not take fire from VRATH on the hill there. Not sure if they saw him or not.
No, they're coming.
Just so everyone knows, the reason why I did comment on that is it's usually really hard to make that cross to lower Dumpster as the defenders on this objective. Eclipse is taking some fire down range. I think he saw Chromie, who is now hiding behind the east stables.
This is such a powerful position. You just have to be really careful about skylining yourself and putting yourself over that ridgeline too far. And you also just have to watch people that are flanking.
Two on my side, two on my side.
Which is actually happening right now.
Yeah,
There's someone going far east.
He spotted it,
Okay.
though. He called it out. He said there's two over here, and he started firing at the other guy. But the problem here is when they get to that way far...
Vegas is taking fire from Sniper Tower. He's now hiding behind the T part of the center rock walls. He's dropped some smoke, which he probably did to ruin the sniper scope.
One is all the way
He now got another smoke.
there. He's gonna try to slip up past.
He's holding it out in front of him. He can't see anything, but he is blinding them as well.
Yeah, you just kind of have to blind
Probably
yourself.
rotten.
Well,
Chromie, I think, took out... Nope, he took out maybe someone in upper dumpster. No, there's someone dead behind upper dumpster.
somebody just went down. I just saw it go down on the count. I didn't hear the gunshots or anything.
We have somebody in your spot, Marsock Darkroom. He has a really good position. Vegas is stuck now. He has enemy combatants on all sides. The person in Sniper Tower tried to rotate down, it looks like, and they got taken out.
Razor Reflex, a man of culture, being in Marsock Darkroom. Oh, no.
I don't know about that. Really good grenade. Tom has been pretty on point with his grenade placement. Right through the window. Oh,
wow.
Vegas almost got to the point. He was just about to get around the corner, but a really, really good save from Reflex, I believe, stopped that in his tracks. Section is moving up behind him, very slow. He doesn't know exactly where he is, but he hears him. Where? He's actually the last one. He is pushing down.
Yeah,
really good. So he got through that. He's going to get the revive off, too.
Nice. Great rotation right there.
Actually, he didn't even know. He's like, hey, man, can you please rest me?
Yeah, check your tablets. Check your tablets, guys. There's still one more res available. I'm not sure I'd recommend rushing for that right now, but at least it's 2v2 now. Okay, guys, you don't need to... Oh.
Joker's bullets aren't making sound for me.
I just got the same thing, yeah.
It looks so dumb without audio.
Yeah, I'm seeing little puffs of smoke coming from his barrel, but I'm not hearing anything.
Do you have any extra needles?
Okay, so these guys, what they need
to do...
Razor
is trying to go for another res.
Please don't. Oh, God.
Actually, I do want to see him try this. They took out somebody from Center Hotel. They don't know where the other ones are, but do you need to spread out here anyway? Oh, he's going the other way. Oh, and the other guy's dead. Now he can't. Now he can't.
Razor. Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So, I like the idea of going out to a different position. I like making sure you're not getting flanked on, especially when your two friendlies are on one spot. But he went out to the direction that doesn't really matter. You want to make sure that they're not sneaking, like doing a crawl cap on you. Or getting a nice position like in lower dumpster in the second story where they can see you really easily in the dark room and shoot you.
Yep. I'm just highlighting.
And you could have gone for the revive too.
Just highlighting on the stream what you're talking about here. So the threats for defending right there are this corner where they can sneak and do what Mono just called a crawl cap. So they can get real low, get below the window. You won't be able to see them. They could smoke. They can do all kinds of stuff and then kind of extend their tablet out and cap. You have to worry about that. And then the other side is, as Mono mentioned, lower dumpster, upper story. They can look right on the objective and put shots on it. In that situation, probably better. They had two guys in here. I mean, you could have one basically right here watching the crawl cap, doing whatever, and then the other just kind of hanging out. They had no good reason to expose themselves like that. And there was only about a minute left, too. So they were about to force Marsock into a fairly reckless push. So,
for all that criticism aside, I do want to say that Reflex, I believe it was Reflex, was MVP that round. He did stop the cap from happening. He got a revive, and I think he maybe got another kill there.
Yeah.
And it was a really good move from Reflex. He definitely saved Blackwatch's bacon that round.
That's the one major danger, too, when you're up in that dark room, is if everybody else is down or dead, then you have got to get down there because you're going to get capped on. And he, to his credit, he went right down there and made it happen. Because even if you die in that situation, it's so much better than losing the two on a cap.
Or you could just stop the cat from 100 miles away. I mean, there's that too.
Always a good plan.
I'm gonna run up to the...
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing that I didn't know you could do it from that far away, actually. Unless that's something new in this patch.
Yeah.
It's just
Or
not,
this version.
It's just not a strategy that gets utilized really ever. You know, there was that notorious deactivation last season, which we don't need to discuss, but there was no footage of that. I don't know where it happened or anything.
It was in Kiat, but yeah.
I know it was in Kiat, but I don't know like where the deactivator was, the player. Okay, Blackwatch just...
Chromie takes out somebody. He only downed it, though. Chromie. You have to learn from that 4-1. The 4-kill round where it wasn't any kills. That said, they probably dropped below where he could see. I'm having trouble finding who he actually downed.
Let's see. It's Cash Crazy.
And he is at their spawn. Okay, I could see why he wasn't able to confirm, probably. He dropped beneath the hill.
Yeah, his teammates are not checking their tablets.
Reverse took somebody out. He's on center hotel roof. Risky, but very powerful. He takes some fire. A little bit of voice breakage there. Not quite a squeak, though. Good job, Reverse.
Some sniper shots coming out from Sky Joker. He does not take anybody out, though.
Blackwatch is doing a good job of communicating here, especially in center hotel. They took out the person flanking far west.
And Chromie confirmed his kill.
Oh, sorry, actually. That is... I mixed up the teams again. That was VRATH. Good communication, VRATH.
Chromie confirmed his kill up at spawn. He is now flanking around behind them. He is up in North Hotel now.
That's a tough thing. He's going to shoot them all in the back.
Yep.
Speaking of, he's about to take Lando route right now.
Yeah.
He sees him, and just like that.
Dang.
I had C4 even. You don't see C4 too often on this map. VRATH takes it 4-2. Some really close rounds there. I think it easily could have been like you said, a 4-3, or maybe something even completely different.
I would even go as far as to say, like, just a few things went differently. Blackwatch could have very well taken that map. And
I think so too. That's really commendable, especially on Downfall. This is one of the toughest maps to play, I think.
All right, we are going to Subway now. Yeah, I have to say, I was talking to one of the rookie guys early today about this. I'm just so impressed by how quickly these rookie teams are learning. I mean, it's insane. I know when I first started out, like, that learning curve felt like, you know, nobody was helping out, nobody was, you know, making life easier, and so it just, you stayed at a worse state for a longer time. And I think because now we just have a larger field to work with, these guys are just learning at absolute light speed.
Absolutely.
Team names. Okay, so Wolf, we've got VRATH, and Marsoc, we have Blackwatch. I've got it right this time, everybody.
We have the flipped Coke objective. I have it marked on 3.
Got it.
4 is north stair, 5 south, and 6 will be underground.
Cool.
At the underground entrance.
Alright, so this one can get spicy because you can cap from behind this little map of the New York City subway system. You can also cap from this little pillar next to the overturned Fizzy Kook machine. You really need to be careful, and I know VRATH likes to use shields, so a very common strategy is to push a shield and 1 or 2 riflemen with them up through the staircase, smoke the objective, and then you basically rush in before anybody can do anything about it. And if you're like me, you need to make sure you're in this subway car in the south and shoot Wookiee right as he goes back.
Shoot him dead. Shoot him dead. It's
critical. Anytime Wookiee gets to the objective to try to defend it, you must shoot him, especially if you're on his team.
7 is Marsoc spawn, by the way.
Got it.
Up top.
Okay, I'm just going to check the comments real quick because I've been in the game for a while.
There hasn't been that much.
Milliam Platypi joined. Thank you for coming.
But he's wrong. He's wrong because this is one of the best maps.
Yeah, least favorite just means you haven't played it enough. Play it more.
Except for Suburbia.
No, not except for Suburbia, unless you're mono. That's the difference.
That map is garbage. Less garbage.
Hey, you can't get hedge wrecked anymore. At least that's something.
You still can, just not as much.
Yeah, people can blind fire through the hedges, to be fair, and still catch you, but they can't just like sit on the edge of the hedge where you cannot see them and they can see you and just blast you arbitrarily. That sucked.
If you check camera 2, that's the only shitty part about this map.
What the hell? Team names. I thought I had them right. Maybe they switched teams. What's going on here? VRATH. Okay. Yes.
Also, if you go from camera 2 and then go like fly as high as you can and try and move down towards the stairs, the invisible wall is really oddly placed.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's like a ceiling right there. I don't know what the deal is.
That's. Wait a second. Unless they changed that, then I guess. No, okay. Drones probably can't go past that, but grenades and stuff are able to do so. All right.
All right, some jubilant firing of weapons at the beginning.
Ow, stop, you're hurting me.
Wait, I'm not.
Chromie abusing reverse with his pistol.
Somebody asking which way is south. I feel you, brother.
Hey, wait. This is south. You're supposed to be going north.
They're confused.
Yeah, they don't know north and south.
They're really confused.
Sky Joker leading the way with a shield. We have a
Scratching his head.
four-man push going to the south stairs, it looks like.
Just a quick suggestion for Sky Joker. You don't have to have the shield out unless you specifically need it. So during that beginning phase, I would leave it on your back so you can sprint.
Yep. Oh.
He's going to run into Reverse, who has a really interesting position on 2. I've never seen this, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's unique.
I really like that, honestly.
Kind of surprised he let those shots go off when he saw that it was a shield. Just generally...
Dude, he took out the glass, bro. There's nothing you can do now.
It's true. Once the glass is done, the shield is effectively useless.
I think that's literally what he's trying to do. He's shooting at the glass.
He just got called out, exactly.
He's head glitching, bro.
The Sky Joker
That's
just
what he
said,
says.
It said that his head is over the kook machine.
No, there's a shield south.
Everyone knows what's going on. Section is really close by to help him out if needed. We got a 3-man push going down north stairs right now. They're really cautious about it.
Ooh, Eclipse goes down.
That's not good. Not good. The shield is alone now. If he continues this push, it's going to go badly for him. So if he goes back up south stairs, goes down a different way, that'd be a really good move on his part. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
Meanwhile, the rest of the push on north stairs going down really slowly. Looks like the shield got taken out.
Yeah, he rushed through the smoke. He had a chance to back up through that cover, but he elected to go down anyway.
Just remember, you don't have to. And especially if you got that shield, you have the power to reposition a lot of the time.
Meanwhile, the smoke.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is pushing through north stair. They've made it down the stairs successfully, but now they got to push out. They're all group bunched up. Vegas has a really nice position to shoot them in the back once they think they're safe. So I don't know. Cash is doing a really good job though. Rear security. He's checking up the stair to make sure they're not getting rotated on. Flanked. That's the word I'm looking for. Really good job, Cash. Chromie is currently trolling with the shield. Chromie's trying to bait them out.
Doing sign language won't do much.
The laser is getting blocked by something. Chromie downs Razor. Lando didn't take the time. That was a perfect time for you to Lando to pop out and get the refrag.
Yep, that did not go their way.
I think it kind of looked like Lando was trying to reach down for a grenade or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened exactly, but one person just kind of one by one picking off. It's obviously not great. When one of them went down, there should have been an immediate peek for a refrag. And then, you know, the other person was running back up the stairs. He actually got shot in the back as he was running away. So, you know,
he's like, screw this situation, I'm out.
These are all learning moments, ladies and gentlemen. Not trying to pick on anybody. Hopefully they can watch the footage and just learn something from that. But yeah, one person should not be doing that much damage.
So repositioning, especially when you're all grouped up, is probably a great idea. I would have liked to see that rotation earlier, though, just if I'm being nitpicky. But if your situation is not going well, especially in a map like Subway where the approaches are pretty linear, then do reposition. So I don't think it was a bad move on his part, just the timing was unfortunate. Other than that, to your other questions, Millennium, at least in 1.7, in the old smokes, they didn't actually blind you. They were just a lot more, there's a lot more volume to the smoke. They like actually blocked your vision instead of like artificially blinding it with this weird blinding effect they have going on, which was much better.
You could go into the smoke, and the smoke itself would not like keep you from seeing your weapon or anything. You still see your hands in front of you, and you could still shoot. But yeah, it's just way more effective at blocking other people from seeing you or blocking your vision if they throw it against you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just think that Downpour Interactive missed the mark on the smokes. They couldn't make the smokes bigger, and because there was much worse performance. And I'm just kind of guessing here. So instead, they're like, well, the idea is to blind the enemy, right? So we'll just add a blinding effect. But a lot of the times, you're trying to block fire this from far away. That's why smokes on like Downfall is really, really bad. It doesn't really do anything a lot of the time.
Yeah, the volume of smoke now is just not that useful for an offensive push or something.
That said, it does block sniper scopes. I kind of feel like that was intentional, but we'll see how that goes. Chromie is pushed down south stairs. He's now moving up cautiously. Clips has an interesting position where he's prone inside the south train car.
He might just catch Chromie. He might.
Chromie, he just missed him, actually. He made it into the boiler room. Now he's kind of fixated in that one direction, and it might work out badly for him.
If he peeks right now...
Eclipse hurt somebody underground, and so he's looking around for him, which might work in his advantage here, because Chromie's in the same direction.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to check out some other areas. Tom takes out somebody at the stairs. Oh. Good refrag from Lando. There's one more player. He definitely heard reverse.
So Chromie got picked off, but Clips rushed out, and it ended up being a trade.
Good fight going on right here. He takes out reverse. Ah, just missed it.
No, I caught it. I got it.
Oh, okay, cool. The shield was blocking some of the fire. So right here, Lando, if he took that shield and either threw it away or put it on his back, that'd be a good move just in case more Marsat comes this way, and then they wouldn't be able to use the shield.
Yep.
I would definitely not leave it in the doorway. Just something to think about in the future. Or Eclipse calling for res, but he just has to hope someone hears him.
Uh-oh. Vegas is...
Oh, Vegas. You sneaky dog. Eclipse is real sad. He's like, oh, darn it.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh.
That's pretty sad. All right, so we got one defender left, 2 VRATH left.
Oh.
He got somebody with that. He checked his tablet. He's like, oh, crap, I better get back to the objective. No, don't go slow. Don't go slow. You knew the urgency.
Did he kill him with C4 or something? Because I didn't hear anything.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that.
Good C4. Good C4, Joker. I noticed you. He tries to flash objective.
I mean, I can understand the thinking of that, because if there's somebody over there capping, that would buy you a few moments while they can't see the tablet.
Right. He's being really careful here. He's scared of being picked off on his rotation back to objective. He does make it back, though. Vegas is trying to wait for that said rotation, and he picks him out. That's the sad thing about being last man up, is often you're going to die rotating out in the open, and that's just kind of a sad reality that you just have to deal with, because being capped on is just terrible.
Yep. Just going to the comment section again here. Maybe frag flash is best from Milliam. Yeah, I actually don't pack smokes much anymore. I know I've talked about that in the past. I pretty much just take frag flash because the smokes are, you know, they're basically useless as a way to cover. Like, yes, you can blind people with them, and I know there's a whole metagame that's going to emerge out of that if it stays around, but like their original purpose of giving you cover while you're moving through open space is not really functional right now, so I don't see a point in using them.
Yeah, and flashes are just so ridiculously powerful.
Yep.
You have enough time to throw the flash, struggle to put my controllers back in my stock, and then pull my knife out and go knife somebody.
I mean, dude, flashes last so long. You could flash somebody, make a sandwich, and then run around the corner, and you'll still have enough time to kill them while they're blind. It's just ridiculous.
And you're eating that sandwich with one hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can miss all your rounds in an LMG box, and like on the very last 2 rounds you hit them, they'll still be blind.
And the whole time they're trying to act and do stuff because they don't know if they're actually dead yet. That's a kind of pro tip, by the way. When you get flashed, you can still move, you can still shoot, you can still act. What I like to do is just kind of remember where I've been, where I'm going, what's around me. So if I get flashed, especially on the map like this, I can run around the corner using just my mental map and go back into cover. I can either find a good cover spot or get out of the danger zone to where my friendlies can cover me if I have backup.
Okay, we've got 2 pushing south stairs, 3 pushing south stairs. Chromie is watching that corner. It's a trade, both... well, no. One of them is down.
Really aggressive for VRATH.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think they might be getting a little cocky on pushes like that. Should probably conserve, especially since they're in the lead and they just need to lock it down now. That would just be my personal opinion about that. Let's see, so we've got a push coming to the north stairs. Sky Joker and Eclipse are both taking their time there. Let's see if anybody is... Yeah, we've got 1 player on VRATH, Tomopolon, waiting up there. I don't know if he has...
Well, C4. Yeah, C4.
I see it, yep. Spotted it on the wall. And you were saying you have to blow it up, right? Or is that James that was telling me that? Like,
what do you mean?
You can't shoot it or knife it anymore.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
Yeah, and Tom used to.
You have to grenade it. That's the only way to get rid of it.
Dude, that's just amazing.
Tom waits until he says his compliment before he shoots him. Thank you. All right, so the rest of the push is going down south. He's fighting with Section 1. Section, I don't know if he really called it out there. He kind of did. He runs around the corner, gets taken out by Cash. A little bit too aggressive there. Vegas is ready to refrag, but they haven't quite gone around the corner.
So down at north.
If they take out Vegas right here, they could get a pick on Tom really quickly and then get the cap. I don't.
Reverse. No, Reverse is sneaking behind him. I don't think this.
Oh,
is
okay. I see. Cash hears him though.
Oh.
And takes him out.
Wow, I stand corrected. Cash Crazy gets the kill.
He wasn't really sneaking though. He was doing quite a bit of running there.
Yeah. Again, probably just feeling a little overconfident based on the results so far. Just try.
So right here, Cash Crazy, you could rotate right now. You don't have to stay here and continue down this push. Vegas tries to flash and move around to get the pick. Cash, I don't think got flashed, or maybe he did. He was running into a corner.
So Cash is hanging out in this corner. I assume
Yeah, he's waiting for that rotation.
Yeah, I assume he's expecting them to view this south push as open and maybe push into it themselves.
It's a bold move because if you don't and they continue to hold, then you've just wasted time.
Yep. I don't know. I'm not totally opposed to it just because of the context here with VRATH doing a lot of aggressive defensive moves. I mean, at this point, it's kind of expected that they're going to do something that's not quite as conservative as you'd expect in many cases. So I don't blame him for doing that. I'd say this time it just didn't pay off. They are holding. Vegas is a very, very patient player, so it does not surprise me that he didn't do that.
Check out camera 2. Look how the laser is stopped by the smoke.
Oh, you're right.
It looks so stupid.
Oh, it's Vegas. I thought for a moment Vegas was playing dead again, but now he's just very, very prone. Okay. There's that car alarm.
Cash needs to speed this up just a tad.
50 seconds left.
Vegas will have no qualms of just hiding if there's not enough time to cap, I'm sure.
Yeah, he just checked his watch.
It's like, oh shit.
Let's see. I mean, if he gets this... Oh, damn.
Not quite.
He just peeked for a moment and got picked off. They just had that corner locked down.
And just like that. One more. One more. Are we going to see the comeback? Or are we going to see this series closed out?
I don't know. I mean, this is a good one. This is a good one to defend, but we'll see. Yeah, it just depends on what they're going to do. I mean, the problem with this one, I found, especially if people are starting to feel a little spicy about themselves, is they get very aggressive on this north stair push and just get blown up. Just like what happened on the last round with Tomapolin and whoever was up there with him.
If you go quickly, you should be able to stop that C4 play that he did. But they went really slow and just watched up the stairs and didn't quite catch it.
Yeah. There's risk either way, I mean. The north can be done correctly. I know you and, like, Potato Bot, James, Boke, all very good at that, but it's an art. You know, it takes some time to get good at that north push, because if you don't know what you're doing, you can get wrecked pretty easily over there.
Right. It's the most fun, though. It's the most fun I have in this game, actually. I think it's doing those north attacks.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I was right here, right?
No, you were right over here.
Alright, let's see how these guys configure this defense.
Right here. Or make sure.
And can they see me right there? Can they come around that corner?
Marsoc gets the south spawn.
Oh boy.
2 players are going up south. The rest are going different ways.
We have a 3 defender push through the north alleyway.
Yeah, if I go down, be ready to blow that shit.
That sounds like they've got a C4 over there. I didn't catch the throw, but they were just talking about blowing it up. Okay, where is everybody? Okay.
We have two attackers, really cautious in the south, just watching for a rotation out of defense. There's none to be had there. Cash is being really careful, looking really special. He looks so dumb.
Where? Oh boy!
Look at him. Oh, he eventually worked out. But if you saw that video of me in the bug channel that Wiki posted, I looked really dumb, and that's what he looked like.
Ooh,
we got a grenade trade. Except one player came out on top. He does get revived.
Oh, this
I mean, I don't want to play with this. We're gonna play with this.
Ugh, I hate how shields look.
It's pretty silly. So we've got Tom and Chromie pushing through the north alleyway right now.
And take some shots on him. He's not in a good position.
Oh, how did that not?
What the hell?
Wow. Even Chromie said, what the hell right there. C4 did not take anybody out, even though they were right next to it.
That's unfortunate. At least they know what's going on here.
Yep. Oh, another
Grenade
great
goes out. Grenade goes out. Oh, it's a flash, and it was really too high.
He's not pushing.
Meanwhile, the south push has pushed up. No offense, they were too fixated on north. They take out the person that was actually defending south.
Oh boy, I'm in the walls right now.
There was a trade look. Oh boy.
Okay.
The walls. They have ears and eyes.
The second time I've been in a wall in Subway.
And commentary. Oh. Probably triggering, huh?
Yeah, it is, really. Okay. Oh, Razor Reflex trades with Chromie. Chromie's only down. Tom of Poland takes him out with his shield pistol combination. Sky Joker. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There's so many angles to watch right now.
Yep.
This is pretty much perfectly what you want on the attack. Every angle being attacked really hard. Cash is forced to pull back. The shield is just slowly taking him out. He can't do anything about it. He just smokes him. Offensive smoke.
Considering how
The
blinding
smoke-
they are now, it actually makes sense. It's going to halt the shield push.
Look at this. The smoke blinds them because they're close by, but the smoke is not actually, it's in the corner, not actually blocking any vision.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Perfectly offensive. That said, they counter smoke
Oh
him.
boy.
Smoke on smoke warfare.
That's the new
He
meta
calls it a
now.
cap.
Uh-oh.
I think he did. Oh, he's actually capping. Oh,
boy.
crazy.
Nice.
Good stuff. And he
Oh.
takes out reverse.
2-on-1.
You could say it was a reverse of fortune. Maybe I spoke too soon, though.
Oh, El Vegas just ran out of ammo. He was about to finish that body off, and then I heard a click.
Oh, who's going to win? Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, what happened? Okay. I did cheer for Blackwatch there, but that was almost a defeat there. That was, I think, that was really unfortunate for VRATH. They almost got the cap off there. I think it's just kind of down to luck there that it went down the way it did. Both teams were playing really well. It could have gone either way.
Well, so I just want to point out, I caught it on camera. They blew that C4. Here, I'm just going to go back to the spot since we have a minute. So they were in North Alley. The C4 was right here on top of this gray box. And there was a Chromie was right here, and then Tom with the shield was right here. They blew that C4, and it did nothing. Even Chromie was like, what the hell? And they should have been dead. That should have been 2 down right there. So felt like the game kind of screwed Blackwatch in that situation, and they ended up still winning, but that could have been the decisive factor, especially if Tom had succeeded at that cap attempt.
Yeah, it very definitely almost went off there. I think what he was trying to do was bait somebody to run out when he said cap. And since nobody came, he was like, all right, well, I'm just going to actually cap. And it ended up working out for Blackwatch, who went really slowly to check, but it ended up being the right move.
Yeah.
I mean, it is something to keep in mind. It's often a mind game trying to get you to run out in the open in panic.
Yeah, a little bit of that donkey space action.
All right. All right, what do we got next? I wasn't paying attention.
Keyman Rain electrical box is OP. Yes, it is.
Is it a basement objective?
Let's see.
No.
Nope.
It's not.
North stairs.
That's what I wanted. Okay, actually, that's what I wanted more.
Ah, hell yeah. Oh, okay.
This is
Where?
on this one. All right. What's gonna happen? Let's see. What was Marstock got?
I'll push him one way. Yeah, I'll go this way.
Okay, so we got 2 pushing south. Looks like
2 going north.
2 going north, and then 1 Eclipse is not sure yet. It looks like he's going north.
Tom made the corner. He sees that it happened. I think he dropped C4. He did. He did it on the backside. I got it on camera too. That's going to be a tough C4 to check for. I think he's going to get somebody with it.
Yeah, at least 1. Unless he gets picked off, which I don't think he will. Maybe
he's going to just stay around the corner.
Yeah, this is... Oh, boy. Well, at least it's only Lando pushing on his own.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Hey, buddy.
That's a pretty devilish spot, man. That's
you
gonna
have a nice butt. Clips is crouching around the corner here. He is down in the danger zone. Almost takes out Tom. Lando's in a great position to stop that. Oh, but he didn't.
Oh,
now Tom is throwing a frag over.
Oh,
death by explosive. Sky Joker came to support. Oh, come on. Why are you hiding, Sky Joker?
Yeah, gotta be out there refragging if something like that happens.
So if someone dies, you need to be, and you're like supporting them, you need to be ready to either refrag or get in a position where you can. That is something I would have liked to see there. There was a couple situations where it could have happened. Anyways, somebody attacked on South Stairs, got taken down by Chromie.
Yeah, I caught that.
He actually said he killed 2. The last person is Sky Joker, who was on North Alley. And he takes out Tom, I think, or at least downs him.
How did he not down him? He was unloading on him. I just don't understand that. That was weird. But he will likely have an opportunity to down him. Sounds like he's got some support coming. Yep, El Vegas is about to come out, either get the res or at least get the refrag. Oh, that's
Sky Joker with he survived.
Man.
He pulls out his pistol, he ran out of ammo.
It's time to scavenge some bodies, guys. If this happens to you, look around. There's plenty of magazines around. Although, let's see, what does he have? Oh, he's got an AUG. He's got an AUG, that's why.
He has to pick up a rifle.
Yeah.
Don't just go with the bow. Chromie does the fire rotation and goes down and shoots him in the back.
All right.
All right, well, VRATH wins 4-1 Subway here, and that they take the series. Technically, if this was a regular match. Just like in a regular match, though, you want to play for blood. Even on the third map, there would be MMR up for grabs here. Either a bigger MMR gain for VRATH or lessen the gap of MMR lost for Blackwatch.
Yeah, let's see what they're going to pick now. I don't know if they're going to pick cargo, but it's on the selection screen right now. Yep, we're going to cargo.
No.
Mono's second favorite map behind Suburbia.
It's easy to cast for, I guess.
Okay.
What's your least favorite map, Theta?
I actually like cargo. Just because I like just kind of the speed and reaction time element of it, which I know you're not as fond of.
I like reaction time. I just don't. I'm mostly just bored of playing cargo.
So it's not the map itself. It's just more how much you've played.
Both, but mostly that I'm just so fucking bored of this map. That's the main thing I have with this map. That's actually probably a huge part. It's really hard for me to think otherwise. I think I like this map more than Tanker for the most part. I like the idea of Tanker, but something about it really bothers me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how to put my finger on it either. Tanker has never been one of my favorites. It's just something about the map that rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's like you get the chaos of cargo, but it's at night. And so it just makes it so much more challenging because there's all these little spots that you can't see, and like, especially right now, night vision's not working. It just makes it a more unpleasant experience.
I think what I don't like about Tanker, especially over cargo, is that you basically can't push up on the top deck without exposing yourself and not being able to check a certain angle when you're going past that like kind of midpoint area. Like you just have to expose yourself and hope that somebody is not in the area you didn't look at.
Yep.
And I hate that. And Suburbia is the biggest offender of that.
That's a good point. I had not thought of it that way, but I agree. That
like
bothers me.
if you think about it like tactically, having angles you can't check all at once seems more tactical because you need your friendlies to help you, but it's just not realistic. to have your friendlies be able to push up perfectly at the same time to cover you without you dying.
Agreed.
Reverse takes out one, and then someone else dies, but he gets taken out himself.
Okay, we got a 3v3, a lot of gunfire. Oh boy, okay, so VRATH Blackwatch 2v2. That happened really fast.
Right, and I can't tell who died. We have Tom pushing up slowly through the tunnel. He's probably been called out. He takes out Crash. You don't need to just sit there and fire at the shield. You're probably not going to hit the hand because it's terrible and stupid, the hitbox. So don't, just let them come out of that tunnel, shoot them in the side, call for backup, use a frag. Just don't sit there shooting at the glass. That whole mechanic is basically a joke. They can see through the glass just fine.
Yeah, I would argue that the tunnel is the best place to spot the shield because, great, now he's isolated, you can wait for him to come out. The shield cannot do you any harm from there. There's only one angle, technically two because they can look behind them, but really one angle they can attack you from. So let him come out. Yeah, just like throw a frag at him or something and back up, or flash him, whatever. But to sit at the end of that tunnel and just shoot at them is usually not going to end well.
Yeah, so now we're going to see Marsoc probably slowly push up, get the envelop. If their kill count is accurate, they should know there's one player up, maybe two, if it was a little chaotic there. And they know that they'll be close to objective, most likely, as this one is a tough one to defend. A lot of areas you can get capped on from.
You have a shield there, what's going on? You need the rifle? Bring the rifle? No.
I think Blackwatch did very well for themselves there, though. Quick reflexes took out VRATH. This tends to, from what I've seen, to be a strong map for VRATH, so.
Where is one?
Oh, wow, he saw him? That's crazy. I barely saw him from my perspective. That's some great
I didn't
vision.
catch it at that angle. Razor doesn't have to stay in the same spot, though. You can always reposition, which he does. Good move.
Yep.
Checking to see if anyone's coming around the backside. Just a little too early, unfortunately. He does see Tom. He shoots at the shield.
Vegas is hanging out prone in that container, though, and they have
No.
plenty of time.
No, Vegas can't be prone. And he tries to take him out, and he does. Just shooting straight through the smoke, and he gets him.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't... it's hard for me to tell exactly what happened because I don't have the mini-map and a lot of shots were going down, but I mean, that was pretty close. 2v1 at the end. That's a hard spot to be in when especially one of the players you have to face off against is a shield. You have to focus a lot of attention on that, and then Vegas just had an opportunity to get very low and get an angle.
So I just want to say, shields are never the main threat. They're an information gathering tool first and foremost words, and they also are like slow pressure. They need to push up. As long as you're putting just a tiny bit of pressure on them, they're going to have to stay crouched. They're going to have to move slowly. But your main concern is the rifleman that's getting the angle on you. So do not focus on them. I wouldn't even really take fire on them unless they're running. You're not going to hit their hands most likely. And even doing so against a good shield is just desperate because they're just going to take you out with their night vision pistol combo. So don't play into their game. That's exactly what they want you to do.
Yeah, and if you guys want to watch some quality footage of high-level people that know how to take advantage of this, I'd recommend watching some games with G-Men with the Man and Zach Fontaine. They're kind of like the iconic shield rifleman duo. And Izzy and Mike Crook also work together very well on Globochem. So if you guys want some tips on how to deal with that, what you should expect from people that really know what they're doing with that combination, go check that footage out. Sky Joker pushing up way into the middle very early. And Tom of Poland looking below.
Shooting under the door, yeah.
Yeah. This is
a lot of smoke.
Very spicy
Interesting
spot.
Chromie's trying to push up near the tunnel. He gets taken out for his trouble.
How do I keep going to that?
I like this move that Blackwatch has done. They did push up really aggressively, but then they held, and they're waiting for Volk to push up because they've been doing that a lot.
It is a good adjustment. See that they're kind of picking up on the fact that VRATH likes to play a more aggressive defense, at least in this instance. And they're seeing if they can make them pay for that. So Tom
takes one out.
He's about to get flanked though. Yep, good job with Eclipse. Just took out Tom.
This is really dangerous for VRATH. Eclipse is in their back line, shooting everybody. He's taken out 2. Oh, Vegas with that really sweet shot. He barely got that angle on him. Really good shot from Vegas. That said, he's got a lot to contend with. He's the last one up. Is he? Oh, is he going to put in the code? Nope. He feels like he has a good enough position to try and defend this normally.
Okay, there's still a revive available. I don't think they're checking their tablet right now, otherwise they might be rotating. Oh, it looks like no, there's going to be a rotation to get the revive.
It's been quite a while, so if he doesn't go quickly, he could bleed out on him.
It's possible. It is possible, but let's see. Yeah, it looks like Razor is going to get revived here. That's good. So now it'll be 3v1. These guys just need to work together, and they will have this. Vegas.
Look at Vegas's head right now.
Oh, man. Yeah, he almost looks dead. Ooh, that is a tactical prone right there, if I've ever seen one.
I mean, it's actually working out perfect for him because he's looking that way, but his body isn't following like it normally does.
I like, too, that he's not looking down the sights. He's just looking down the side of his weapon because he's just so Rambo he doesn't need to.
Did you notice there's look at his gun closely. There's some Z fighting on his gun.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he takes out Reflex. That was really good. He's now got a 1v1 situation. Cash does know where he is.
Again, guys, you really need to work on positioning yourselves and coordinating so that you can get refrags like that. One person should not have been able to get this down to a 1v1 when it was a 3v1 to start with, and it's just because nobody had a line on the other.
Yeah,
this could have been prevented, because even if one of them goes down, if you got a refrag, then it's easy, you win. Hey.
So yeah, to elaborate on that, it could be 2 things. Either their kill count is off, so they don't know how many are up, and thus there's less defenders, you can be more aggressive. And when you know the last player is shooting at someone else, you know he's distracted. It's a perfect time to rush out, be a little aggressive, and take him out, especially when there's 3 of you and you've got... They had a fairly good envelope. They had one person kind of like in those center containers. And that's when I wanted to see Cash run out and finish Vegas while he was killing Reflex.
Yep.
Instead, I think it's just something that I've noticed here. And I'm only saying this because I want to help you out, Blackwatch. And this is kind of, supposed to be a learning experience. You guys seem to flinch a little bit when shots are happening and people are dying. You just kind of have to push through that and be a little bit more aggressive in order to lessen the blow. Like your teammate died, kill one of them, make them die too. Yep. If a friendly dies and an enemy dies, then you come out on top, because a Volk player is worth more than a Marsoc player, in my opinion. The defenders always have a little bit of an advantage because they can sit and wait. So just be a little bit more aggressive when you're working together, specifically when your friendly is under fire, and you know that you have a good chance of getting that refrag without dying yourself.
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. All words to reflect on for Blackwatch. But this is just it's a hard game, man. Like I've talked about this a lot, but coordination is really the hardest part, and kind of breaking down your habits. That's, those are 2 pieces of the puzzle that are just not easy to do overnight, and these guys are brand new. So, they'll learn from this. They'll,
right, exactly.
Sometimes you just have to get caught in competition for something to really sink in, for you to realize that this is something you absolutely must work on. And especially when you have footage, it just makes your life a little easier. So, hopefully they review this and pull that from it.
I just want to highlight something that Edge said in the chat. Quote, "There's also time-based entropy to information. Waiting longer makes intel useless," which I think is a really good thing to keep in mind.
It's an excellent way to phrase it.
Yeah, I think that was really, really powerful.
So we have, what is this? This is 3? No, 2 pushing through the tunnel, including Tom with the shield. So once again, we have the shield with a rifleman combo pushing through tunnel. And looks like
Lando doesn't, I don't think, notices. He's gonna get caught in the side right here.
Oh, not quite.
He does pull forward, and he gets a kill.
Nice.
Nice little rotation from Lando. Crazy has an eye on the tunnel entrance himself, keeping him covered. I really like this defense from Blackwatch here.
Wow.
Lando was able to pop out and shoot the guy in the smoke. So right here, that smoke is actually working against them. I think Chromie just took out 2 people, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Ooh, and a trade.
Trade. Chromie is available for res, but he can't call out his kills. Thomas, the last one up in the tunnel. They know where he is. Lando has a good position. Oh, and Chromie's been taken out. Good rotation and finish right there. Out of Blackwatch from Razor Reflex. Good work. Blackwatch has a great chance to win this one. Lando pops out trying to get to kill on Tom. Work together here, guys, especially if your kill count is accurate and you know he's the last one up. Don't try and take on the shield alone. Don't do it. Especially against someone who's good with shield like Tom. It's just, chances are it's going to go badly.
Yep. Yeah, head-on, close-range confrontation with the shield by yourself is a recipe for getting killed.
Tom has 3 minutes too, so he can push up really slowly. You can hear Tom's baby or something through his microphone. Not good, not good.
Tell that baby to get its priorities straight. Daddy's playing Onward right
get
now.
off the radio. I have to say that a lot nowadays.
Oh.
So what the? That's the weirdest smoke throw.
He bounced off that container. You could hear his exasperation too. It's obviously not what he wanted.
Why didn't you go with it, Tom? Be like, bam, trick shot.
Rule number 1, always act like it's what you meant to do.
And also, I mean, if it was intentional, like, it would confuse the crap. Like, where did that smoke come from? Oh, he actually hits Tom. Not enough to kill him. Now Tom slowly moves in and just shoots him in the corner.
Yeah, looks like that's another area to be worked on, is just how to deal with shields. Just, yeah, be really careful, guys. If you're close range, face on, you're probably wrong in most cases.
I'm going to give you my armchair general thoughts on just that play right there. He shot the shield, right? You shot him. He knew where he was. He knew he was advancing. He knew he was the last one. I would have loved to see him immediately exit that room and rotate around the red container and just try to get a position that Tom doesn't think he'll be in. That way you can get a clear shot on this side. Especially in a 1v1 situation, you do not want the shield to know exactly where you are, because he'll just slowly advance on you and he will almost likely win. You know, when you're just kind of hiding in the corner there, that's exactly what he wants.
Yep, the shield is always pushing to isolate you, because the shield doesn't like having multiple people around. They're very weak when there's other people around, because they can only focus on one person at a time, and that means somebody else could potentially get an angle. But when it's just you and them and you're in a corner, that's exactly the situation they're looking for.
For people joining us a little late here, VRATH has won 2 maps now, Subway and Downfall. Pretty close matches, especially on Downfall. Definitely could have gone Blackwatch's way. But right now we're here with a 3-0. Blackwatch actually took a few rounds here too. It could have gone either way, even though the score doesn't reflect that. Get some pre-fire out of Tom as he pushes up to tunnel entrance. Or the red container anyway.
Tom, I need to rebat. Tom.
Chromie took out somebody in the end of tunnel. Clips tries to get the refrag. He kills the guy that res, and now he's... That sucks.
That's brutal.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Tunnel. Section wait. Detonate in 3, 2,
I don't know.
wait. Stop pushing 6 seconds.
He was like telling him to detonate with a timer. I don't think there's even a C4.
Yeah,
Oh.
there is.
Wow.
Fuck.
This should not have worked.
I know. I'm amazed that panned out.
Wait, where was he that he got killed by the C4? I'm really confused.
No, Chromie died from the C4 because it was on his body.
Yeah, but didn't it kill a Marsoc too, or did someone just get down at the same time?
I think someone was down at the same time. I'd have to go back and review, but I was right on it, and I didn't see any Marsoc go down.
Yeah. Okay, Reverse here is about to come into contact with Eclipse. He takes him out. Heard him running up.
2v2. It's a
All right,
reflex
we're
against
together
Vegas.
here.
Okay, so now they are actually in good position. They were for a refrag if it happens. Razor is now too far away for that. But they're... Oh, he could cap right here. If he knows...
Don't throw that. Where? No. Now you know that he knows someone's near the objective. You can cap in this red container as well. Reverse would see you, but your teammate would be able to get the confirm on you.
Okay, so Reverse just is getting distracted. He knows there's somebody on his side, but he also knows there's somebody... Oh my goodness, Razor
He's gonna
reflex.
shoot him.
Oh man. Razor was very close.
Yeah. I could see that happening though. We would do the same thing a lot of the time. So at least what we do is we motion that we're going for a cap. We click really fast on the radio. That way our team knows without us giving our position away. So then they know to distract and die over actually getting the last kill on the enemy team. That way we can get the cap off with that distraction.
Yeah. Looks like... I know there was a team kill on Blackwatch's last round. It looks like it got cleaned up, and then there's a team kill on VRATH as well. I imagine that's from the C4 kill, though, now that I think
Yeah, it was the C4. So Keija has joined the chat. That's someone you don't want to have advancing on you with the shield.
Yeah, speaking of high-level
This
shield
is
players...
turtle move.
Yeah.
Damn turtle move.
Keija is a nightmare with a shield.
From fire going out, Chromie took out two. Someone took out another. Blackwatch suddenly in the first 12 seconds of the round, down 3 members.
Guys, don't give away kills like that. You don't need to be that aggressive, especially when you're behind. No, play more conservatively. It's about to be over.
Lando's got to get shot in the... Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that was brutal. You don't need to... Yeah, don't bunch up either. Try and spread out. Go to a little bit different ways.
I couldn't even catch most of that. I was near the objective and...
Yeah,
people were
just...
dying.
Alright, so we'll see if there'll be a 4th map or not.
Well, I'm going to ask if there's going to do... Encore map.
I don't think so. VRATH's gone.
No.
And...
No, never mind.
But,
Yeah.
all right, well, that'll conclude these series of maps. 3-0 VRATH's favor. Close matches, a lot of them. A lot of learning moments as well, especially for Blackwatch. It was a really interesting fight. I really liked seeing some of the strategies and things people did on a downfall. I think that Blackwatch did really well there. I think that's the kind of map where a veteran team usually comes out on top handedly.
Yeah, I think they have nothing to be ashamed of at the end of the day. I mean, they're a brand new team, and they put up a pretty solid fight against a team that's been around for a while. Very experienced players that know what they're doing. So they can just watch the footage, learn from it. And I suspect, we have the same sort of matchup, maybe a few weeks from now or something, it'll be even closer.
Absolutely. I think this is a great idea as well from Blackwatch to challenge VRATH. They definitely have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I think VRATH has a really good mix of things to watch out for that you won't necessarily see in a pub. They have really good shield players. They have really good C4 placers, people, whatever you want to call it. They also can play really aggressively, but also are good on defense as well. So there was a lot that they could learn from their got exposed to a lot of different play styles.
Yeah, that's just what you have to do. There's an old saying in chess that you should learn, or you should lose your first 50 games as fast as you can. And I think that's the case here because, look, you can only really get better at competing by competing. And even if that just means scrims, whatever, you're just getting your reps in, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to lose a lot early on. But by doing that, you build up your strength, you build up your knowledge, and then you can start winning. You can turn the boat around.
Absolutely.
All right.
They even had Vegas to do the sneaky strategies. A lot of prone play. Reminds me of Thunder.
Same. Yeah, notorious for that. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for us. I'm going to shut off the stream now. So thank you to everybody who watched, and see you next time.
Have a good one.
All right. This is Theta signing off with Monorchid. Bye, everyone.
Woo!
Okay, done. Boy. Let's see.